Finally. Nirvana. We made it to part 5, baby, let's go! And if I keep my word from this video, you'll be getting zombie plus superpower videos for the next 2 to 4 weeks, every Wednesday. So if you're new to this series, go watch this first video. I'm not explaining what's going on. Or just continue watching this video. It's not that hard to understand what's going on in these videos. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into the zombies. Your H2 wants the power to stop existing whenever he feels like he's in trouble. So you're a turtle. Whenever you feel like you're in danger, you just hide in your shell. And then whenever you think it's safe, you just come out. Good power though, 10 out of 10. Side effect. You can only use your power once a day. And when you disappear, you're only gone for 30 minutes. And once you reappear, you won't be respawning where you last left off. You'll be respawning in someone else's shitty situation. Whether that's someone getting chased by a group of zombies, someone getting jumped by another group of humans, or someone who's about to get bit. You'll be taking their place when it's about to happen. But hey, look on the bright side. You save those people you swap spots with, because they get teleported to an empty field with no zombies in sight. And now you might be wondering, what would happen if I spawn back and nothing bad is happening to anybody at all? You're still getting spawned in a bad situation, like spawning in a warehouse full of zombies, or spawning on a cliff with a whole bunch of zombies right in front of you. Regardless, whenever you come back from not existing, you're gonna come back and start existing in a shit situation. LPP Blade wants the power to make zombies become passive around him. Great power, really good power, because you can just walk around like it's a regular day for you, because nothing's gonna happen. 10 out of 10. Side effect. Once the zombies become passive, they'll start following you and they'll become indestructible. So you can't just start killing them once they start following you. The only way to kill them would be for them to get aggressive. And the only way for them to become aggressive again is if another human was within a mile of you. And you might be thinking this side effect isn't that bad, like it seems pretty easy to handle, until you realize if a zombie sees you, it gets passive immediately and starts to follow you. Now you have a group of passive zombies that's been following you, haven't been eating at all, and will become aggressive within a blink of an eye if a human steps within a mile of you. Yeah, that shit's ass. Hunter Park wants the power to make zombies blind. Not too bad of a power, all you need to do is shut your fucking mouth. 7 out of 10, pretty good. Side effect, any zombie that you make blind, their other senses gets 50 times stronger. So if you breathe a little bit too weird, they might hear you. If you sweat a little bit too much, they might smell you. Touch is fucking useless, we don't give a fuck about touch. But their taste buds are 50 times more sensitive. They want you, more than ever. They want you bad, so bad.
Cause I know that they want you so bad. Cause I know that they want you so bad.
I'm keeping that in. Jax the Ox, pretty sure he meant Fox, just look at his profile picture. Jack the Ox wants the power to copy anyone who died. 4 out of 10. Do you really want to copy abilities that have side effects? That sounds ass. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want that personally. Your side effect is that you wouldn't know people's side effects, but you would know their powers. So you see someone die. Oh no! Did they have powers though? Turns out they did. They had teleportation. Little did you know, they have to get launched like an Angry Bird to get to where they want to teleport to. Or you see someone else die and you see that their power is to generate food. Great, you take that power. Little did you know, they had to take zombies down with their own bare hands to make that food. Sonar Sound wants a character sheet of themselves that they can upgrade with XP. This is an easy 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Because the longer you live, the more OP you'll just get. And the way I'm seeing it is, you have the Minecraft XP bar, and you have the solo leveling stat window. So your side effect, you have to break 15 zombie necks with your bare hands to get one of these bars. After you fill up all the bars, you'll end up getting a point, and you can put that point in any of your stats. But there's 18 bars, and you have to break 15 zombie necks to fill up 1 bar. So that's around like 270 necks you have to break. But I say that's pretty fair, because you're just grinding. Your abilities overpowered as shit if you think about it. So it's pretty fair that you're just grinding to get at least 1 point. And even if you put all your points in speed, I feel like it would probably take you a good 3 to 5 years to even reach 10 points. Tasha says, please, I'm begging, give me the power to remove any and all powers but mine. So Tasha, do you like being a dickhead? What's the point of this power? What are we doing? So let me get this straight. Your power is to remove any and all power but your own. So if you remove all power, what's the point of your power? Because you won't be able to get rid of power if there's no power. I'm having an aneurysm. So if you were confused what I was saying, because I was even confused what I was saying, if their power is to get rid of all powers, and they get rid of all powers, what's the point of their powers? Because there's no powers to get rid of. It just doesn't add up. And yes, I see that remove any and all powers, meaning you can probably pick and choose, but even then, majority of these people with powers are either A, really hard to use, B, very impractical, so you shouldn't be using it, or C, downright unusable. Why are you being a dickhead and removing their powers? The only real use for this power I see is if you take out the powers that, like I said, are unusable, or take out the powers that people want to kamikaze with. People that are like, I want this power so I can take myself out and everybody around with me. So with that thought in mind, this power receives a gracious 6 out of 10. Your side effect, you can sense people that have powers, but you won't know what their power is unless you ask and they tell you themselves. And the only way you can get rid of their powers is if you touch them on the shoulder. John wants the ability to perceive and comprehend everything within 2 miles from him for 30 minutes a day. Why would you give yourself such a horrible side effect? Like, the power itself is like an easy 7, 8 out of 10, but with the 30 minutes, fuck. You might as well have asked for binoculars or a telescope. That would be better than 30 minutes a day. Like, if I just read the power, I feel like I would have gave you the side effect of you can do it for 5 hours, because it's just 24 hours within a day. 30 minutes is not enough time for 24 hours within a day. Why would you do this? So like I said before, if it's just the power itself, easy 7, 8 out of 10. But if it's a power with 30 minutes a day, that's like a fucking 4, 3 out of 10. It's a really bad side effect. Dude, guy, man wants the ability to summon characters, fictional or real. 10 out of 10. Ugh. Everybody wants to summon Goku. Everybody wants to summon Kratos. Everybody wants to summon One Punch Man. Everybody wants to summon JoJo. Fuck this ability. Side effect, you have a 6-sided die. On 3 of those sides of the die, you have great characters from whatever verse you want. On the other 3 sides of the die, you have horrible characters from that verse that will not help you at all. Now, if you manage to get one of the good guys, there's a few rules. 1, they're only there for 30 minutes, and then they'll go back to their verse. 2, they cannot wipe out every zombie on the planet. It does not matter who you get, they're not capable of that. No. 3, the only zombies they will attack are any zombies that are trying to kill you. Same with the bad guys, kinda. If you spawn them in, they're not gonna help you and they'll probably kill you themselves. They'll be gone within 30 minutes and they cannot kill every zombie on the planet. It doesn't matter who you get. And last side effect, you can only roll the dice once a day. Doey says, give me Samurai Jack's sword. I did not know Samurai Jack's sword was like that, so I looked up a few videos. It's not like that. Yeah, it was made by a few gods, like 3 of them, and its main purpose is to purify evil and to kill Aku. This is a zombie apocalypse. Yes, you can argue zombies are evil so you can purify them, XYZ. It's still a sword. If you're not skilled with a sword, this is useless to you because you're still gonna have to swipe off zombies. It's not like this sword has lightning abilities, fire abilities. It's a regular sword that you still have to hit stuff with. If you're not good with a sword, this is bad. You can literally go buy a sword at Walmart. At the mall, you could buy a sword. Literally, I have 2 swords in my room. Zenitsu's blade. It's a real blade. And I have this smaller sword that I got from medieval times. Like, it's not hard to obtain swords. The most notable thing about his sword that might be useful during a zombie apocalypse is the fact that it doesn't need maintenance. Like, it's completely fine even if you have blood on it and stuff. It's gonna repair itself and it's gonna stay fine. Other than that, I don't know why you would want this sword. So if you're good with a sword, 5, 6 out of 10, I guess. If you're not good with a sword, 2 to 3 out of 10. I'm sorry, I don't. And no side effect. This is just a bad pick. Now, if I'm wrong, if I'm just misinformed and this sword is actually fucking crazy hacks, let me know in the comments. I'll have to loop around and give it a side effect just like I have to give Gojo a side effect. Lyweak Minna wants blood manipulation. It has to be their blood. Blood manipulation as a power is really good, like 9, 10 out of 10, but you said you have to use your own blood. That brings it down to like a 5 to a 4 out of 10. That's really bad. And let me explain why. If you use too much blood, you'll die or pass out from blood loss. And you might be thinking, after I'm done using my blood, I'll put it back into my bloodstream. That's extremely dangerous and stupid. If you use your blood to fight anything, whether it's an animal, zombie, or other people, your blood will get into their bloodstream and carry something. Whether it's some type of sickness, their blood themselves, including zombies too. You might carry their blood back to your blood with their virus. Not to mention your blood splats on a lot of things like the wall walls, the ground, you're most likely gonna have something in your blood while you're putting it back into your bloodstream. And since you can only control your blood, it's not like you can just have the blood floating in the air and you separate their blood and your blood, because you can only move around your blood. It's like mixing up eggs and then trying to separate them. It's impossible. If it was regular blood manipulation, 9 to 10 out of 10, but since it's this, it's like 3, 4 out of 10. This is fucking bad. No side effects. This is just a bad power. And that's one down. Woo! Hopefully I'm actually able to get at least 3 to 4 down, if not all 5, because, you know, it'd be stupid if I had this video up saying I'd get 5 and then I don't get fucking 5, if not at least 3 to 4. So yeah, get ready for next week. There should be another one ready. And if you comment down on this video, don't expect your power to be in the next few zombie videos, because by the time this is uploaded, the next one should be ready and the next one after that should be ready. So I wouldn't recommend it. You can if you want, but other than that, hope you enjoyed. If you did, fuck liking, fuck subscribing, just comment and jingle.